recently Jimin's name has been in the news again. Unfortunately, it's not because of his new achievements, but because of the circulation of fake, official statements online. Many of these statements are actually rumors disguised as serious news. Even more worrying, some messages even display the HYBE logo as if it were real, even though it's completely false. The viral messages claim that Jimin is in a relationship with someone. The problem is, the term "in a relationship" is never clearly defined. Could mean simply being friends, having worked together, living together in the past, or even just knowing each other. However, those spreading the rumors deliberately make it sound like a romantic relationship to make it more sensational and gain more clicks. They are careful not to explicitly state that Jimin and the woman are a couple, because if they do, HYBE could sue them. As a result, the news is deliberately left hanging in a gray area. Serious on the surface but without concrete evidence. As a result, Jimin's reputation is being tarnished. Even more distressing, the company appears to be doing little to stop the spread of this false news. This isn't the first time this has happened. In fact, fans often feel Jimin receives less protection than the other members. There have been issues regarding financial matters, including allegations of fraud against Jimin, and the company has not responded clearly. This lack of support has left fans feeling neglected. Therefore, it's important for fans to avoid being easily trapped by rumors. Spreading false news will only make matters worse. The best way to show support is to ignore unsubstantiated reports and wait for clarification directly from Jimin or HYBE. Amidst all this commotion, it's hard not to mention the close relationship Jimin and Jungkook have shared over the years. Regardless of the rumors, their relationship is real. They support each other, understand each other, and are always there through thick and thin. That's what separates something authentic from a fabricated story. Jimin continues to demonstrate himself as a resilient, loyal individual who always strives to give his best. Jungkook has been a crucial part of that journey because when the pressure is overwhelming, having someone who truly understands can be a lifesaver. Unfortunately, many people still readily believe the first news they see on social media without considering whether it's true or not. In fact, what should be considered is the effort, talent, and dedication Jimin puts into his music and work. Some say Jimin and Jungkook's relationship is over, while others say there was never anything between them. However, considering the long journey they've been together, that assumption is clearly unreasonable. The story of Jimin and Jungkook isn't just rumor or fanfiction. It's about real moments that fans have witnessed. Their laughter during practice, sharing a simple plate of food, Jungkook's gaze searching for Jimin, or Jimin's concern for making sure Jungkook is okay. These small details go far beyond mere friendship. It's natural that over time, rumors have emerged that try to tarnish the meaning of their relationship. But the truth is, every time an issue arises, there's always evidence that their closeness never waned. Rumors can never define a relationship. The truth is what the two of them truly demonstrate. And one thing has always been clear. Jimin and Jungkook have a special bond, whether on stage or off. They understand each other with just a glance, are there during crucial moments, and support each other even when things are difficult. That's why rumors about a girl linked to Jimin shouldn't be believed. What's more concerning is how these rumors invade Jimin's privacy and try to distract from what's truly important. Genuine support should be shown by appreciating his work, highlighting his talent and hard work, and reminding him that he's not alone. Ultimately, Jimin and Jungkook's relationship never depended on anyone else's opinion. They stuck together, grew, and faced everything together. Every time rumors surfaced, they found a way to show that their bond was still there. Just looking at the moments they shared, the way they looked for each other in a crowd, the laughter that only they understood, the small acts of affection during difficult times, was enough to prove that this relationship was real. Some considered what Jimin and Jungkook displayed to be just a game to entertain fans. However, upon closer inspection, it's hard to believe it was all an act. Their gesture seemed natural, spontaneous, and unforced. Things like lingering glances, light touches, or repeated habits when they were together showed a consistent pattern over time. They weren't coincidences. The small, recurring details, Jungkook stroking Jimin's hair, Jimin leaning on Jungkook's shoulder, or a meaningful look that lingered longer than usual, were all pieces of honesty that formed a coherent picture of their relationship. This is what made Jimin and Jungkook's closeness feel real and alive, despite all the rumors. Rather than dwelling on fake news, it's better for us to continue supporting what they've built together. Jimin remains radiant, strong, and together with Jungkook he has written a story that will live on. Their relationship cannot be diminished by mere words. In fact, each new experience strengthens that bond. In the end, all the rumors, speculation, and noise online are just fleeting shadows. What endures and truly matters is what Jimin demonstrates through his hard work, sincerity, and the bond he shares with Jungkook. Despite the countless stories that come and go, their story always comes back true, with genuine laughter, simple gestures of concern, and unwavering support. As fans, we may not be able to control what others say or write. However, we always have the choice to maintain a healthy space for them. By appreciating their efforts, talents, and relationships, we can ensure that our support isn't just empty words, but a truly felt energy. Jimin and Jungkook have exemplified the meaning of unwavering unity. And as long as we keep that in mind, no amount of rumor or slander can erase their story. In the end, it's not the lies that will endure, but the truth reflected in the small, meaningful moments between them. And perhaps that's the true beauty of Jimin and Jungkook's story, that they never needed big words to prove anything. Their mere presence with each other was enough to quell all doubts. The world may be abuzz with rumors, the media may be busy writing speculation, but behind the scenes, there are always two figures who care for each other, strengthen each other, and understand each other without having to say much. Our hope as fans is simple. May Jimin always find a safe space to create without being burdened by baseless rumors. May Jungkook remain his refuge, his calming presence in the midst of a storm. And may the bond they've built over time continue to grow, regardless of what the world says. Ultimately, their story isn't just about rumors or social media. It belongs to them, and it also belongs to us, the ones who watch with our hearts. As long as we choose to believe in what's real, support them sincerely, and keep our voices from adding to the burden, Jimin and Jungkook will always know they are never alone. Because behind every slander, there's a love that's stronger. Behind every rumor, there's an undeniable truth. And behind all the spotlight, there are two hearts that keep finding their way back to each other. That's Jimin and Jungkook, a story no one can destroy.